Hey guys, welcome to Let's Go Catch Some Snaps. And like I've been mentioning to you guys, I wanted to work on the McKeecraft with the problem that we were having with the tilt motor. So the first thing I want to do here is I want to cut these little tie straps that they put on here, because I have to be able to loosen the motor, okay, the wiring harness of the motor. So cut these little things off here, get them all out. Okay, so that way I could see the difference, at least between one wire. Separate the wires, in other words, between one wire and the other one here. Okay, to get this thing through here. Alright, so now I have this wire completely loose from the other. Next thing we need to do, guys, is we need to get into the engine to find out where this actual wire is connected. Okay guys, the next thing that needs to be done is the engine cover needs to be removed. Then you need to trace this wire that goes right through here into your motor. Okay, it goes all the way behind the engine and it goes into a little fuse panel that the engine has right in the back of the engine. You can see it right here. Okay, pull that out, and then it's the blue and black wire. Those two wires are the ones that power the tilt on this boat. So the next thing we need to do, guys, is we need to lift the engine up all the way. Okay? We need to lift the engine up all the way. Alright? And then you need to lock the engine in place. Just like that. Put your lock on. You have your engine locked up. And now you can start removing the motor, which I'm going to do first, and then I'll go ahead and I'll remove the wires. Alright guys, so the next part of this job is unbolting the motor, because you're going to need an Allen wrench. It's a number 5, I believe. Take little screws out and you start unbolting these things. Alright, taking it all out. Let me get my other Allen wrench. Okay guys, I already removed the motors. I removed the 4 bolts here, and now, as you can see, we got the aftermarket gasket here, which is much smaller than the original. So I'm going to keep, and this is the aftermarket part. I mean the aftermarket shaft assembly. This is the original from Yamaha. So I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to clean the old gasket, put it back in because it's much thicker, and I think it's going to seal a lot better. Okay, so okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in here. Okay, and I'm going to turn it so it's right in there, just like that. All right, got it right in there. Make sure you see where the so you can align the motor in the position that's going to go in. It's going to go in sideways. So okay, let me put it in there again. Hold on. Going sideways, just like that. All right, so we got that in place. So the next thing we're going to do, this motor is going to go, okay, let me clean this gasket right here real quick so I could reinstall it. Alright guys, well I got the gasket in there with the little the plastic retainer. Obviously here, see if I could just, alrighty, got it right in there just like that. It's great. Then we're going to install the screws in here just like that. Alright, and we're going to install all the screws right now. We're going to tighten it down. Okay guys, I've tightened up the motor. I already got it in there, and you can see what I did is I cut the wires. They go to the liftgate motor, right? Just because it was easier for me to get it out of there. So now the new ones, they have, you know, the connectors, the green and the blue, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to run it right through here and right to the fuse box. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so there's a reason why I did this. I'm going to tape this with that, and then I'm going to pull it through the engine. That way I don't have to have, you know, I don't have to deal with a lot of, you know, routing the wire through it. Stay tuned. Okay, as you can see, I taped it up. And you got the original wire with the new wire. And all I'm going to do right now is just pull it. Just like that, and we should be able to get it in. Let's see what happens. Okay, these are the original wires here. Comes right underneath here, and I'm going to start pulling. Start pulling it. Nice and easy, guys. And as you can see, it's already here. Okay, we have it all the way through. Now I'm going to loosen it up and bolt it. Stay tuned. Alright, the next thing you want to do, guys, you want to eliminate, like I did on this one, the wire, and put the new wire in there. But remember to put the boot, this boot right here, on your wire, the new wire that's going on there. You don't want any electrical shorts or whatever. Just take out the bolts. The boot comes out just like this. Okay, bring it down just like that. You have a little screw that you unscrew right here, just like that. Alright, take your little screw out. And there goes your wire, your old wire and everything. Okay, right here, just like that. Alright. Okay guys, now is the test. We've already installed the wire and the liftgate motor. Now we're going to test if it works. Here we go. Done deal, guys. Alright, the only thing we have to do is get some tie straps and strap these wires back in place, and we're good to go. Stay tuned. Share, like, and subscribe. The installation of the tilt motor on the Yamaha 4-stroke 90 horsepower McKee Craft.